I had one question for you, Courtney. I'm not really part of this interview, but the Church of Scientology has been trying to paint Anonymous as a terrorist, cyber terrorist organization because of the protests, etc. To your knowledge, does the FBI or the authorities have anything against Anonymous? Does Anonymous have anything to fear from the FBI? As far as coming forward with information, etc.?
My answer to that is
negative.
Unequivocally no. Of course, I've been retired now for several years. And I suppose it's possible since 2002 to the present that there's been a change in what they've classified in terms of terrorist groups. But I would say that my initial response to that is, and bear in mind now, I've told you that I don't know, but my initial response to that is that Shakespeare maybe said it best. He protests too much. If Scientology is throwing the blame now back at Anonymous, I question why it's necessary for them to do that. No, I would say that from the little bit that I've been able to read, the little bit I've been able to understand, they have no less right to hold a protest as a group that wants to congratulate the soldiers that come back from Iraq. They're an organization that take volunteers and volunteer funds, and that's what their charter is. And Anonymous charter, from what I can see, has nothing to do. In fact, quite to the contrary, it's sort of it's an epistle for exactly what this country stands for. As a somewhat dimming light, but nevertheless a light of a beam of light for the rest of the world, that you can speak up and without retribution. So I would say that. Again, just to repeat myself, that no, I don't know of any. I don't work inside. If I did, I perhaps may not even be able to comment on that.
Yes, chances are that if you see somebody running down the street yelling, "Catch the thief!" that's a thief.
Yeah. Yes. So, but to answer your question, it's probably a fairly poor answer to your question. But nevertheless, I think good sense dictates that if you look at the history of Scientology, and again, I'm not an expert with Scientology, and you look at the other side, Anonymous, and you look at it a teeterboard in terms of what they represent and what their background is and what they've done, and I would say that I'd be hard pressed to think that they'd be able to make a very compelling issue.
So Anonymous has nothing to fear from the FBI.
No, I would say
that's just Scientology trying its old dirty tricks and trying to cast blame where none exists.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to put even a label on Scientology.
Right.
I try to be fair and balanced on answering the question because I'm not part of the organization. Certainly my objective here today is not to cast aspersions on them directly. I think that was our agreement. But I would say, on the other hand, that without casting aspersions on them, I would certainly say if they're pointing their eye at Anonymous or anyone else that's simply trying to represent
civil rights,
a fair side of civil rights, that they'd have a hard time convincing me.
Well, Robert, he is in a hurry, so Courtney, just few last words. Wish us good luck on during the protest. The first protest is on the 12th. It means in a couple of days. It will be SPY versus Scientology, and the other one, where we expect 9,000 to 10,000 people, will be on the 19th at Lincoln Memorial.
Oh, terrific.
So I hope that maybe just for curiosity's sake you will come, or maybe you would like to say
if I can find myself break free, I might get to the one in Lincoln. That's of course, as you know, an area that is probably the nation's best known area for peaceful protest.
Right. So Courtney West and Boris Korczak, we are signing off. Courtney, we thank you so much.
Thank you very
were
much.
a great help, and God bless and Godspeed.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.